What's up? Social media. So listen, if you're in the BAM community, y'all see I done switched and whatever. Y'all know what just happened. But I'm going live. What's up? We're talking about Kingdom Women in Business Challenge. I decided to bring it out here in the open. I was live in the other group and some just told me, no, just come out here because I'm about to do something different. So listen, come rock out with us. Come talk with us as we discuss Kingdom Women in Business. Listen, here we go. Let's grow. Hello. Good morning, rather. How y'all doing? I pray that you're blessed. I pray that you are going through life and gaining opportunities that will be able to grow you, take you to the next level, be able to empower, to be able to encourage, be able to remind you to not quit, not give up, but most of all, continue to follow God in everything you do. Listen, I was in the other group and I decided to do something different. So if you're on or you are from the Lion's Den community or you are from the BAM community. If you're from the BAM community, I dare you to put the butterfly in the chat. Welcome. For those that are jumping on, we are talking about Kingdom Women in Business Challenge. So I have been doing this business challenge with Butterfly Academy, and I have been talking about a community that I have, and I've been talking about how to really move in business in different ways. And there's different things I've been sharing. Y'all, I'm looking down because I am sharing some information, but different ways to be able to grow and do some things in business. And I have a special guest. Of course, my baby daddy boyfriend going to be joining us here in a minute as I share this information on my different platforms. And as we grow this morning, I'm getting ready for the, what do you call it? Kingdom Women Network Conference. Woo, woo, this weekend. So that's really why I decided to go live out here, because I want to just share some gems with you along with my husband. I want to be able to share that. But we're going to go live and we're going to talk about this discussion. The Kingdom Women Network is this Friday and Saturday. It is a free event. And join it and be a part of that. You're welcome to come. For those of you that are out of town, you can come and be a part of our virtual experience that's going to be happening. You'll be able to be in the building with us and just kind of rock out with us virtually. And we would love to have you to be there. And there's going to be a link that someone is going to share on here. I hope that Lindsay is on, my administrator, and she'll be able to share that information with you. But if not, if you're on, I dare you to just type good morning. And I'm gonna have Bishop, I'm gonna have you come over here because I'm trying to share all this and do this. I was gonna wait and bring him on, but we're doing it different today. So we have been discussing and talking. I'm trying to make sure I share all these.
While she's sharing that, I'll tell y'all what I told the group earlier.
Thank you.
In a minute, so from the heart, so hear it twice. No, it's come from the same place, same heart. I want to say congratulations to every woman out there doing business. I was actually over there working. So for those who saw me come back in, I was over there working. And so I'm working with my wife today. But I want to say thank you. Thank you for every woman in business. Listen, I know it's a lot of national days, a lot of national months. But I really do appreciate this one. And I think every now and then you need to be shown, how valuable you are. So every woman that's in business right now, especially my African-American women, you don't know how much of an encouragement you are to men watching you do what you do. So we thank you. So thank you. It will be no hard enterprise for my wife. I was telling the ladies in the group earlier that men, y'all may think, well, you're afraid to start. And what happened, men is not afraid of what they see.
Right.
They're afraid of the unseen. And so for some reason, what you see, you see the lack in finances, you see the struggle in the house, your sight make you overlook the unseen and just have faith. Mm-hmm. Where when he sees those things, he don't want to jeopardize anymore and take a risk. So you out there being the faith for him, keep moving. And I promise you, if you don't stop, he'll join in and make sure that he adds to you. So thank you. Keep it up. And I say to you, sweetheart, happy Women in Business Day.
Thank you, sir.
Month.
This thing said we're having a problem. This is going to make me sick.
Is it? What internet are you on?
I don't know.
Check your internet upstairs.
But with him saying, I hope y'all can still hear me, so I'm gonna just keep going.
I'm gonna jump on this other internet real quick and just see if it happens better.
No, I think it's good.
Okay.
So if y'all can hear me, can you just put the number 1 or put good morning, or if you're in the den or the den or the, what is it called? Butterfly Academy. If you can put the butterfly, all of that great stuff. I'm hoping this works. Edit. Save. All right. I got a 1. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. So we've been talking about so far this month in the Kingdom Women, in the Butterfly Academy Butterfly Academy mentorship. Awesome. Thank you so much. She said we can hear you. Well, let's rock out. Here we go. But we've been talking about in the Butterfly Academy community that I have. It's a community for women where we're growing and we're encouraging and empowering and all that great stuff, right? And so with that, I think I'm having some internet issues, but anyway, somebody say we back. Yes, we're back. Thank y'all. All right. So we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks in the Butterfly Academy, we've been talking about number 1, we talked about week 1. In the month of October, we're going live every Tuesday to celebrate women in business. So we talked about week 1, passion versus profit. What is the difference? Go to that community, watch that video. We talked about the difference between that. We also talked about in week 2, how to turn your passion into profit. I share with you different ways my husband and I are moving in business and different ways that we're gaining opportunities to be able to work and do business. And so because of that, this week we're coming to talk about, and I decided to come out here live because this is the week of the Kingdom of Women Network. And I want to invite you and just kind of share some tips out here that I'm also going to share with them in the Butterfly Academy community. And so one of the things that we're sharing is today we're going to be talking about how to being professional while making a profit. That's what we're talking about. Type that in. Be professional while making a profit. Can you type that in the screen? Be professional while making a profit. What we learned about being professional and making a profit is that understanding this, and I shared with them earlier, is that you got to understand that when you build a business, some people think that small businesses, when I say, oh man, I'm a small business, that's not a good thing. I'm not calling myself small because I'm big in the Lord. Baby, it's not like that on this side of the world. When we say small business, what we're saying is that you have a small business ownership. And in this world, in the government world, they love to hear small businesses. So if you're not a small business, what that means is that you are a Walmart, a Target, you are a major business, a major corporation that has been doing this for a couple of years. But if you are a small business, the power in that is that there is funding and there is opportunities for people to work with your small business. And Walmart don't mind partnering with your small business. Target don't mind partnering with your small business. Come on here, Auntie Tab that has her products in Target right now. So it's understanding that your small business is a small business, but you got to think big.
Just because you got a small business, I mean you got to move like a small business.
That part.
I think the key thing to being professional while making a profit. A lot of people start off in business and they try to hold back. They try to say, well, you know what? I don't want to spend a lot of money because I hadn't made a lot of money. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. In business, you'll find out people like to invest and people like to put money into people who look like they're worth it.
That's good.
You don't have to have a major building. You don't have to have, a major, corporation to look like you moving like the big companies with logos and certain things. And no more if you get into those things. But I always use this example. No matter what you're doing, I'm Miss Legacy. I like Miss Legacy. We just bought some shirts from her. I call her Legacy. Over in Cleveland. We bought some shirts from her. But when I got the shirts, she had these big old, thank you cards. And that card made me feel great about doing business with her because it looked professional. It takes you a long way.
Yeah, it does. And it's different too if I'm also able to purchase from you and I'm able to purchase quickly.
She just joined. It's funny.
Who just joined? Legacy?
Yeah.
Legacy, he was just talking about you. She say, hey. He was just talking about you, how professional your business is. And so being able to professionalize your business to a point of another level is different, and people don't mind doing business with you They don't mind doing business with you when you're a professional. How do you know you're not professional? Come on, let's talk about it, Jesus. How do you type that in the screen? How do you know your business is not professional? Can you type that? We'll wait. How do you know your business is not professional? Again, when you're building a small business, you got to think on a bigger level. You got to think that I want to turn this business into a profit. I mean, into, of course, and don't let me put this disclaimer. Don't act like you're starting a business because you want the Lord to just move in your favor in the Lord. Girl, you know you want a profit. Stop playing. You want to be able to gain more money at the end of the month for you and your family. But I'm glad you like, yeah, baby. We love them.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
How do you get to a point that you know your business professional? So don't act like you're not trying to be able to become better and gain more funds to gain more profit. Because at the end of the day, you may say that's not what it's about, but we know that is a part of it that you want to be able to do that. Go ahead.
And can I answer the question? How do you know your business is not professional?
Okay, go ahead. Yes.
Listen, the professionalism of your business is in the first impression of your business. So listen, if someone is calling you, how do you make it? And we're going to talk about a lot of this. I can't wait into the workshop because we're going to talk about a lot of this on, during the webinar, when we talk about the part about now.
Don't tell them.
Okay.
They got to come.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So listen, but we're going to talk about a lot of this on that day, but I want to tell you right now, your first impression is everything. My first impression of you is my last impression. How do you answer your phone?
Oh, I love it. Are you answering? Oh, I love it. Let's stay right there. How are you answering that phone? Are you answering it all ghetto? Are you answering it?
Well, do everybody in the background? Hey, y'all, hang on a second. I'm on the phone right now. Hey, this is I'm gonna try to say business name. I'm actually say my business name, but this is Basket Weaving Network. How you doing? Hey, y'all, be quiet back there. I'm trying to do business. Come on, y'all. Listen, little investments. Think about one thing about me and my wife. We're going to spend money on the front end so we can make money on the back end.
That part.
So if you know for a fact you got a noisy background, okay, maybe you need to make sure before you start doing business calls, number one, that you in your car all day, or you're in a room where there's no noise, or buy some noise canceling headsets. But watch this. I'm going to throw you a little bit of a tip in there. Don't get the noise canceling for the earphones. Make sure the actual mouthpiece is noise canceling. That's a different thing. We have to learn that.
We have to learn. Yeah, I would never forget riding in the car. So we telling you this because we've been there. Okay. I never forget riding in the car and a customer was like, "Are you in your car?" I was like, "Ooh, yes, ma'am." Baby, we hurry up and bought us some earphones that would allow me to be able to, if I needed to. Come on, Bishop. Cancellation earphones. Right. We was able to buy them earphones. Somebody type in the screen. Be professional on the call.
First impression. And then let's step back one place, right? Someone calls you and they call your personal cell phone. And you answer, "Hey, what's up?" And you say, "Oh, this is such and such. Oh, I'm sorry. This is, Underwear the Basket Weavers. We're here to help you." Separate. You can't have your personal phone as your business phone. Can we talk about that? Is that too much?
No, that's good. You can't have your personal phone as your business phone. You need to have another line. You need to have another line. You need to have something else where you're able to, and it can be connected to your phone. That you got to learn. Yeah. And anyway, it could be connected to your phone to where you're able to have that.
You don't have to buy a whole other cell phone, another phone number. It's a cheaper way to do it. We'll share that with you at the conference.
Yes, a whole cheaper way to get it done.
And DM members, you better not put it on here.
Not at all.
It's a cheap way to get it done. But you need to first impression. Watch this. First impression, last impression. I need to invest in my first impression. Yes. I need to invest in my first impression. So that's over the phone. Let's talk about another one. Can I talk about another one? You hang out there for a second.
Go ahead.
Your email.
Your email is type in email. You're becoming a business. You're becoming a company. You are building something and you need a professional email. Professional.
Not sexy Sally at hotmail.com. You still got Hotmail, sexy Sally at hotmail.com. I don't want to email you. I want to pay you and send it through an email to sexy Sally at hotmail.com.
Let the church say amen. You want to make sure that your email address is professional. And then there's other ways to make sure it's even more professional when you have what you call a domain name. That again, you'll learn that another day. But you got to be able to understand that you have to have a professional email, and you want people to see your email address and say, "Man, I want to work with that company." What you about to say? Because I see you smirking.
I just thought about one day. So some people are gonna do business with you because you are so professional. And some people won't do business with you because you're so professional. I never forget one day this one lady called the office, and my wife said, "Hello, thank you." Use your voice.
My code.
Use your voice. Code switch.
My code switch. That's a shame. I'm trying to do better than that code switch. But
ring ring.
Oh my God. Thank you
ring.
for calling Harden Enterprise. This is Tonya. How can I help you?
I can't stand to talk to someone who can look at my home.
Yes.
You're gonna transfer me, remember?
Yes, one moment. Let me transfer you to that department.
I ain't gonna say, hold up. I think y'all may be too big of a company. I need to find a smaller company to do business with. They did that to us.
Yeah, they did.
But what she really told me is that I can't afford you.
Oh, you come on here.
And listen, I want to do business with people who want to pay money to a professional company. I don't want to do business with people who don't want to pay money to a professional company, because now you're going to be trying to talk me down the whole time.
And you're going to try to talk me down on my prices.
That's a whole nother class.
That's a whole nother, man, everything in me just leaped. Because here's the thing, you're worth what you're worth. Yeah. Your business and your company is valuable as you think it is. It is up to you to know how valuable or what you bring to the table. Here's the thing about being professional is understanding this, that what I bring to the table is my experience, and it is enough, and I'm worth what I'm worth. So we've been known to tell people, even in our professionalism, that we might not be the company for you. Yeah, our prices are our prices. So yeah, I would say, yeah, professionalizing the email. What else?
So number one, thinking of first impression. How would my customers see me before they get a chance to do business with me? Mm-hmm. How would my customers see me before they get a chance to do business? So email, they will see your email. They will hear your voice on the phone. And then think about, I guess the next thing I'm trying to make sure I keep it in line. So emails, phone calls, the product itself.
Yeah, I would say the product. What product or what services? Type this in the screen. You got to know your product or your services, whichever one you're selling. If you're selling a product, what is the value of your product? Like he said.
I got another one. Product.
Okay.
Because before they get product, they got to deal with timeliness.
Ooh, I like it.
Timing. What we found out in the business world, and listen, in the way you got to do it, it's not hard to figure out what people want. All you got to think about is what you want.
Right.
If you made an order, just think about this here. Think about a 3-step process. I hope this helping you out. Give us a number one. If they put ones up, twos up, I don't care. Give me a number. That just help me out. But think about this here. A 3-step process. Order, between order, and delivery. When I made my order, how long did you take to get me my order? And then how long did it take me to deliver? Now listen, if it took 2 weeks to get this order to you, and I made an order and I didn't talk to you for 2 weeks, that 2 weeks seemed like it was 2 months. And it seemed like that you forgot about me. And then you'd have the nerve to get attitude and say, I sent you an order. Then when they call you, checking on it. If your customer has got to keep calling you and asking you about their order, that's unprofessional.
Very.
You should wear them out and say, excuse me, Ms. Johnson, I want you to know that we made your order. Boom. Excuse me, Mr. Johnson, we just got word that your order was shipped. Boom. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, Mr. Johnson, we just realized that your order should be delivered tomorrow. Boom. Excuse me, Ms. Johnson, we call and let you know that we saw that your order was delivered. We want to just check and see that you like your order. Boom. You just had 4 engagements with them, and they didn't get a chance to even forget that the order was even made. You professional.
Even I would even add one more to that. Say them 3 again, because I had one more. Say it again.
Number one, that the order was actually put in. Like I made your order. Like they
I made your order.
I put your order in.
Okay.
The order shipped. Okay. The order's about to be delivered. Mm-hmm. Did you like your order?
Did you like your order? And then lastly, I'm gonna go back and make sure, was your order good? I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna do a follow-up and make sure, or a survey to see, did you like your order? I'm not going to send you a survey that has 15 questions. I'm going to send you a survey with 3 points. How was our services? What do we do? And how can we make it better?
And watch this. And every now and then throughout the year, send them happy Merry Christmas and a happy, because since you did business with me, you're part of my family now. I'm going to commit with you on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Not just to make a sale. Not to say, hey, we're making this sale. Now we're making this sale. Talk to me all year long, and now we make a sale to me. I'm used to hearing from you anyways.
Yeah. And now I want to pause and park and put this in here, is that you are going to have some customers that are not going to like nothing. They're going to just not be appreciated. You just have to make sure that on your part that you are always professional, that you do everything that you can for that customer, no matter how many, and you going to have them type of customers that's going to, baby, ain't nothing you do going to be great and be okay with that.
And I'm telling you, it took us 2 years to get to the point where we can actually accept someone say, no, I didn't like it. And I didn't have to get attitude with them, because I realized if I can get that one person to give me 5 things that I was wrong about that may not have been totally legit, I can take them 5 things and implement it into my program. And now someone else is going to really appreciate that.
Yes.
So don't say, well, I'm not going to do business with. No, you cannot choose who you're going to do business with. You can't change your customer. You just make sure you're the best provider of your services or products that you can possibly be.
And learn from every lesson. Every lesson is necessary. Every lesson is needed. And every lesson is an opportunity for you to grow as a business owner. Yep. Every lesson is an opportunity. So what else? When it comes down to professionalize your business.
We got them the product now. So now that you called me, you talk to me, I'm in love with your stuff, but now your product coming to me is garbage. It's in a bag, it's in a box, balled up into a box. It got some grease stains on it. Right. Or it was rushed because you just got a blessing and it's Black Friday and you decided to do a sale and you got 50 orders and you rushing them out trying to get them for Christmas.
Come on here, husband.
Your product, what your service. Watch this. I read a book. I want to tell you the book, but I don't want to tell you because you got to be in the den to get this book.
I told it in the community.
Which book was I tell you, E-Myth is a book that I read. It's a great book. I highly recommend this book, E-Myth. But it talks about this is that, we want to push our product until our, things are requested. And watch this. If you cannot consistently deliver what you said you're going to deliver, don't start it. Don't start it. And he talked about how I went to this barbershop and I sat in this barber chair, and man, I was so excited when I got in the barber chair. A lady came to me and took my coffee order. She brought me my coffee exactly the way I wanted it. And then the next time I came, they had my order already ready for me when I got there because they remember my order last time. But the third time I came, they didn't even ask me if I wanted coffee. The fourth time I came, they asked me if I wanted coffee, but they didn't remember my order. And it's like they started something good because it was a few people in there in the beginning, but as time went on, they got so busy because they attracted people with that good product, but they couldn't scale to make sure they maintain that. So if you start something that you can't finish, and I expect it, it's better for me to come to you and it ain't great and you slowly get better than for you to jump out the blocks doing everything awesome and now you scaled it back. Because now I won't come back to you because you're not what you put out. I'm gonna look at your business as false advertisement.
Come on here. Oh, that's good. I love it.
So you're make sure every time, and watch this. Now, don't get so, I'm going to talk to Sister Lee on this one. I love Sister Lee. It's so funny. I want to talk to Sister Lee on this because Sister Lee was so particular about making sure every cup was perfect that she couldn't scale and grow. You got to figure out how can I reproduce that product on a bigger scale with more people, with more help, and still be consistent, and I don't lose my quality. Right. And so you can't be so caught up on just having this small way of producing something to where I'm trying to be so professional that I can't grow. Mm-hmm. And then you have a hobby, not a business.
That part today.
A good CEO trying to figure out how can I mass produce this, even if I have to contract out the mass production.
Sub it out, yeah. It's learning it, and that's where you get from not just having a business, but not having a small business, but turning that small business into something way bigger than you. Type that in the screen. Your business is bigger than you.
It is.
It's bigger than what you can ever imagine, but it's up to you to be able to get in the right rooms to get where you need to get. So how else do you professionalize your business? It's not just with that, but we also talked about with products and services. Yes. So when you get to these products and services, so you got the products and services, but what you mess up on?
Because before you get the product, you probably gonna see me.
Not necessarily.
Okay, then.
But even when you see me, though, not necessarily. Even when you see me, you see. Oh, okay, no, Bishop, gosh. But you got products and you got services. I need you to know the difference between products and services
and business, because your business is not your product or service.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because everybody think, well, my business is my product, so I'm gonna open up a business that just do this. Your product and your business got to be separate from your product and your service got to be separate from your business. Your business is one thing, your product or your service is separate. So you make sure that I build a business right. I can put any product or service into it, and now I can. Well, I don't want to go too far. Let me stop.
Wait,
because I want to tell people that no, I don't.
No, you go. They come to the conference for that. Because whatever he's about to say, he probably gonna tell you at the conference.
Yeah.
But I would say this, not only products and services, so you got to know the difference. You got to know that what are you selling? What are you doing? Do you believe in what you're selling? Do you believe in your services? I believe in Harden Enterprise Services, baby. I believe in Harden Enterprise products. I believe in what we're doing. And if you don't believe in what you're doing and how you're doing it, you got to understand what you're doing when it comes to business. So while you're in the midst of business, it's learning this. I got a product and the services. So after I give you my products and services, I got to make sure what, Bishop, you too far by me. What?
I was just going to say brand.
Your brand. You got to know how your brand, my business is bigger than me. I know that's right. You got to, so then say, yep, come to the conference. You're going to learn more. But how do you professionalize this business is understanding that I got to brand properly. Here's the thing. People professionalize their business and they believe that by word of mouth is going to be the only way that you're going to be able to get business. The devil is a lie. No. That's not how that works. No. In order for you to be able to gain more business, you got to be able to network. The conference this week, not prophetess. The conference is this weekend. You are a vendor.
It's Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. I'm going to get you when I see you.
But I want to say this, right? Because my wife is right. Is branding. But this is now listen.
I love you, prophet.
We'll copycat everything until it comes to our business. We'll copycat. I'm going to be a little petty here. We'll copycat what people wear. It'll be a trend, a whole trend, right? Out there, everybody wearing it. But when it comes to business, we want to be authentic. We want to be, original. And people, watch this. When we started our church, Bishop Woodard was a great leader. He says, I want y'all to leave my church and go visit some more churches. Go see how somebody else is doing it already. And then pick the part that you like. I like this. I want to recreate this. Something wrong with that. So if you're selling, think about profits, if you're selling cookies, which she does a great job. I love
it. Oh man, her peanut butter cookies off the chain.
You're not supposed to have them, but they're great.
I know, but
if you know somebody who's selling this at a larger scale, go see how they sell it. Go see how people are already spending money and expecting how it's supposed to be delivered. Go find out if you got a restaurant. Go to 5 or 6 or 10, 15, 20. You should go to restaurants every day that's like yours and figure out what can I do different. There's something wrong with it. That's not stealing or not being original. That's saying how do I deliver something at a level that people want to get it already.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yes. You go and here's the thing. There's another thing when it comes to professionalizing your business is understanding that your network is your net worth. Type that in the screen and I'm going to share with you what that means. We always say it, but I don't think we've ever really shared what that actually means. Your network, if you're going to professionalize your business, your network is your net worth. We were taught that hang around other people, get around other people, but we find ourselves around broke people. I'm sorry, nothing. I'm no shade, no nothing.
Not just
but
broke,
we
find they have money, but they look broken. Their business look. I'm sorry, I'm shut up.
No, go ahead.
But they may have the money, but they not mentally. They don't.
Broke-minded people. Okay, there we go. Thank you. We're around broke-minded people, and when we're around broke-minded people, we find ourselves being around them. But when you get around people that are moving in different arenas and doing things the way that you're doing it, and you get around these people and they are not broke-minded people and they think outside the box, they think to another level, you get around them. They say when you get around 5 people that are moving in ways and making money, whatever they're doing, you'll be the 6th person doing it.
Yep.
I want to be the 6th.
Yep.
Come on here.
And I'm gonna talk about the poverty-minded people right quick when we think about this in business, so that you'll know who you are if that's you. The poverty-minded person is a person who's afraid of being broke again, and you can make thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, but you'll never invest your money back into your business.
Oh,
because
come
you're afraid
on.
of losing it and you want to enjoy it. You want to go out there and spend it. And you're making lots of money, but you say, I'd rather spend the money on me. I'd rather put the money up instead of investing in your business. If you really want to be a good entrepreneur and not be poverty minded, you realize every dime you put into your business will create 20 cents. If I spend a dime in my business and make 20 cents, if I put $1,000 in my business, I make 1,000. That means what happened, my being investing into my business, making it look better, making my phone system better, making my email better, making my website better, making my uniforms better,
Making my social media better. Yes, you got to be willing, and you have to. That's another thing, though, to professionalize your business is investing in your business. Type that in the screen. To invest in your business is very, very important when you are moving as a small business. You got to network with the right people, get around the right people so that you can be the sixth person in the room that is walking to a place of starting so that you can scale and become successful in the things that you're doing within your business that will gain you profit. I know I said a whole mouthful, rewind that, come back. But you got to understand that when you invest into your business, you are investing into the growth of where you're wanting to go. You are investing in where you're wanting to go. But here's the thing that we do not do. Business owners, I dare every lion's den, remember to put the lion in the screen. Listen, as business owners, we invest in our business, and that's great. Now, if you don't invest in your business, put back into your business whatever money you make, and you turn around and you invest and get. And what does that mean? Let me say that before I give the next part, husband, is that when I invest in my business, I'm investing into where I'm going. So I'm going to make sure I get better uniforms. I'm going to make sure I get better logos. I'm going to make sure that I get better technology. I'm going to make sure that I get a whole email blog. People don't understand on the back end, it costs to do business. It costs to do business. And if you're not making sure that your invoices are where they need to be, you're going to lose money in your business because it takes a lot to do business. You got MailChimp, you got all this stuff you're paying on the back end. This little system we doing, we pay for this. It's a part of our business. We invested into it because we wanted to invest in our business. So it takes money. But here's the thing that most business owners don't do. We don't invest in ourselves. Type invest in you. Not just in the business, but you want to invest in you. Invest knowledge. How do you become professional in your business? You get around other professional businesses to invest in you. Type that in the screen. I think that's important. Invest in yourself. Go learn. Get a mentor. Get a coach.
You don't know what you don't know, but you can never unsee what you've seen.
Say it again, husband.
You don't know what you don't know, but you can never unsee what you've seen. The greatest way to professionalize your business is to investing in you on how to get better. Show up in rooms, go to places, find out what people are teaching how to do what you do. Not just this. If it's a learn overnight how to be a success, that's not an investment. That's nothing quick fix in this business. But if you want to know how to get better, I think this young lady right now, I know she's want to become a contractor. She's already doing business right now. Shout out to I'm just so proud of her. She's out of Lufkin, Miss Garrett.
Miss Garrett, shout out to Miss Garrett.
So she's doing a cleaning business right now. So if you need someone to do house custodial work, I'm shouting out all these businesses. You want somebody to do custodial work? She's a great person. She can bring someone in and make sure your business is clean. But listen, but also she found out she want to do construction. So she's taking a class. I think it's a 12-month class. She didn't take it overnight. You can know where you're going to learn construction overnight. She's going to invest to make sure when I show up, I'm going to sound like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You want to sound like you know what you're doing. And listen, I'm going to talk about 3 things real quick, and I'm not going to go detailed. I'm not, but just write these 3 things down. What are the top 3 things? And I'm going to go deeper on this at the workshop. What is the top 3 things I need to invest in?
Look at me. You see me looking at you like, what you finna? Now go ahead.
If it's 3 things that I say, and somebody going to say different things, but I'm telling you right now from experience, if you at a stage where, hey, I got to make a decision, what are the top 3 things I need to invest in when my business starts?
Oh, I would love for them to type in the screen. Can we wait for them to type?
Yeah.
Can you 3 things? Just one thing you need to invest in. Can y'all type that real quick? We'll wait. It's a delay.
What do you think? What do you think the top thing? You say one thing, and I'm gonna come tell you what the top 3 things. What do you say the top thing you need to invest in when you start a business? What is the top thing? And not
excuse me.
Cost is not considered. I just know If I don't do this, I'm going to hinder
the growth of my business,
the profitability of my business.
I love it.
I'm going to hinder the profitability of my business. If I don't do this thing, I'm going to hinder the time.
Somebody say time. I love
invest in you. But what? I want to know specific. What is that specific thing? What is the most specific thing you think? I want to know a item or a thing or something.
Somebody said branding. Okay, I love it. Somebody said consistency. Okay.
But you can't buy consistency though.
You can't buy
consistency. I'm talking about investment, monetary investment.
Money. Okay, monetary you didn't investment. Say that. Monetary investment.
What do you think monetarily you need to actually buy? And from the beginning of your business to make sure I start off at the most possible peak of profitability.
I love it.
The most possible peak of profitability. I thank y'all for vulnerability from typing. I know how it is to put yourself out there, but that shows me that you're hungry. You want to learn. So I'm gonna wait for two more. Answers that somebody may be bold enough to write. Or at least one more. Give me one more.
I would say even for us, what is one thing that we can?
I'm gonna say three things. I know three things.
Oh, you got three things.
Okay. We got accounting system.
Somebody say, okay, Bishop, build up products. Yes, that's good. Build up products. I love it.
So this is
accounting system.
And Sister Dendra got the number one. Number one, the very first thing every business, and listen, there's ways you can get it. Well, like I said, I'm going to go into details. But number one thing you need to invest in is an accounting system. And I can't go tell you why. Sometimes you ain't got to get it, just get it. Come to the conference. We'll explain to you why you need an accounting system. I'll go deeper.
I want to say something about that because we out here in these streets. Okay, I said this last week and I'm going to say it again. I said it on the live in the BAM community and I'm going to say it again. We out here having people send us cash apps as business owners to pay us.
That's desperate. That's desperate.
We out here and we saying, okay, PayPal is cool. That's no problem. But you really want an accounting system and not just have people sending. Cash App is created from person to person, not business to business. Cash App is created for you. You're not able to keep those records. If you were to go and ask for OPM, other people's money, you cannot use that to be able to show your profit and loss. You cannot allow that.
You can.
No, you can't.
It's too much work because you got to make sure that you transfer to your bank.
I don't agree.
Yeah, I don't agree either. I don't like it. It's too much work, and most of them are not going to do the work. So no, I'm agreeing with my wife. You can't. It's not working.
You can't. It's Cash App is so unprofessional.
If you want to do a third party giving or a payment, Zelle.
Yes.
Zelle is by far one of the greatest ways of doing it. But number one, I want to tell Dendra, you're right. Number one, accounting system. That's the number one thing I would invest in. That's number one. The second thing I would invest in is a website.
Because you want to be able to have your customers. I'm going back to Legacy. Man, when Legacy sent us a link to go and purchase shirt, I said, come on here. Because I want to be able to, you want everything easy breezy when it comes to your business. Somebody say, well, ouch. That's okay. That's okay. We learn. We live and learn. I won't miss it.
Yeah, but we listen. If you're doing a hobby,
it's okay to do that.
But if you actually want it to be a real business, because everything we do in business is, listen, the first transaction you make in business is a trail of history. Your history is the most important thing in your business, is your history. And
let me tell you why we're telling you this, because there's an opportunity when you are in business that you are able to go to a bank and you're able to show that bank your profit and loss, and that bank will give you money.
You're giving too much.
I'm giving too much. Okay.
Now she would have fussed at me.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying. That's why we ain't just telling you that just to tell you that.
History is the most important valuable asset. And we have to use it multiple times.
Yes, but go ahead, husband. Give your other one. Number one, accounting
system.
Sister Dendra said that earlier. Yes.
Number two, I would say a website. Number three, a business phone line. A business phone line. That's the top three. And somebody gonna say, well, why he didn't say LLC? Sometimes I can't wait for LLC. I just need to do business. But I want to look good until I get my LLC. And then I'm gonna raise that money so I can get the LLC. I'm gonna say start off. My wife gonna say LLC first, ain't you?
I was. Well, go ahead.
But if you hustle right, you can get that money to get the LLC. You can start off with a cheap website and
a landing page, one page. You don't need 5 or 6 different pages.
And I'm gonna say something to y'all. I'm gonna say something to y'all right now. And I'm a boy, Pastor, don't ask me on here no more.
Okay.
Not in the middle of the day.
Okay.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Because this is
what was the third thing?
A business phone line.
No.
Third thing was business phone line.
Really?
Yeah. Business phone
Okay.
line. The first one was a website. The second one was first one accounting system. Second was a website. The third one was a business phone line.
Somebody said mobile landline.
Listen, I will get it's enough VoIP. Look up business VoIP. That's all I'm gonna say. Business VoIP. And you'll get what I mean. But remember, if you get a business VoIP and you're on the road, that's a system. We desperate as business owners. We're desperate. So we want to answer every phone call. Believe me, I've been there. We want to answer every phone call. It's okay for them to get your voicemail, but make sure your voicemail is professional. Thank you for calling Sweet Treats. We're a customer right now, but we'll return your call as soon as possible. And you better return that call. So you want to make a good business line. But VoIP.
Thank you, Sister D.
So don't answer it everywhere. But listen, this is what I'm going to give you right quick. This is what I'm going to give you right quick. Because not only do we have a problem, one of the biggest reasons why we're not professional is that we want to do everything ourselves.
Right.
We want to build our own
and we don't
websites.
want to invest in ourselves.
Yeah. And listen, I was the one when I started my church, I did everything myself. It's okay to know, but some things you want to pay people for. That's what the biggest part about small businesses are. Small businesses using small businesses to do what small businesses do. If I buy your product, someone else, now watch it, don't ever ask to swap money. If I buy your product, somebody else may buy mine. It's called reciprocity. Reciprocity is the greatest powerful thing in business, small business, that someone else is going to bless me because I bless somebody else. So if you are going to get someone to you get a website, pay somebody for a website. And listen, it's enough place where you can go pay. I'm going to give you a free one, Fiverr.com. Cheaper. You can get a good, but start small, invest big later. Don't stay there because it's easy. You want to expand. You want to scale. As you draw more customers, you got to ask yourself, you got to know who your customers are, right? If right now, so much I want to say, know who your customers are. If you know,
come to the conference to get the rest of them. No, go ahead.
I got two things I want to say. Your customer base. If you know who your customer is and you know who you're tracking, ask yourself, would they be disappointed in your website? When you start doing business with businesses, do you think your business want to go to a land page? When I know I've shifted from B2C to B2B, I need to shift my website too. Last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let my wife keep rolling. Your last customer should be your family, your friends, and your neighborhood. I'm saying again, your last customer.
Your last
should be your family, your friends, and your neighborhood.
Very last.
And most of them may invest in your grand opening, but won't show up to your next week. But when you do business right and you blow people's mind, they'll be the ones coming after you and sold all the stuff to everyone else.
Half of the time, your family anyway. Your
family, friends, and what happened, they'll start showing because everybody else came.
Right.
And now they're going to start coming. So don't expect your family to be your first business. If you become so professional, you'll draw everyone else to your family going to feel left out if they don't do business with you.
And then I will say this, and don't even look for family. I just, man, it's one of them. Like, because people are not, you just don't want to look for that. So at the end of the day, you want to be able to do business with, I'm a person, let me do business to business, B2B. I'd rather work with other businesses and we be able to make money together. It's just so much different, it's just different. But when you're starting off, you got to start where you can. Yeah. But even when you're dealing with family, you still do professional way. You got to make sure you do it in a professional way. Yeah. You got to make sure you have contracts, you have signed, you do it professionally done. You do it professionally, because here's the thing. Everybody want to cut. I don't want to pay that much, but I want this much done. They want different things done. And that's what everybody, but it's understanding that however you move professionally, you want to move with everybody across the board the same way, period.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna throw this declaration out there. Not everyone got to be professional.
Say that again.
Not everyone has to be professional.
Okay.
Only if you want to grow.
Oh, boy, I got nervous. I was like, wait, what?
Only if you want to grow. If you just want to do a hobby.
Keep doing your hobby.
I just like making cakes. I just like making cookies. I just like, making a cup here, make a cup there. You ain't got to do nothing. Just, and you may even grow organically. And before you know it, people just heard you do such a great job to where you got people lining up down the street coming to you.
Just I want to grow. I know I want to grow, baby. I want to be professional to where I continue. You want to keep growing, but it could work. You got the mom pop restaurants that work. You know what I'm saying? It works and people love it. And that's what works for them. But here's the thing that I know after a while, there's so many. I'm reminded of Blockbusters. How many of you know Blockbusters? Put the number 1 in the screen if you know Blockbusters. Blockbusters.
What is that now?
You don't.
They've been forgotten about.
Shut up. Everybody know Blockbusters. If you know Blockbusters, heart it up. Put the number 1 in the screen. Blockbusters. Okay, y'all remember. So if you remember Blockbusters, and when Blockbusters was on the scene, man, we was at the movie place picking our movies, right? Grabbing the movies, doing the movies, all of this. And all of a sudden, what's that thing that they had?
Red box.
The red box showed up. Blockbusters did not switch up, did not change. They stayed the same. Can I get a witness? Let the church say amen. Blockbusters stayed the same. Me as a business owner, I would have thought to myself, how many of you would have thought different? Like, wait a minute, I better do something different. I'm going to get a blue box. You got the red box? I'm going to get a blue box. You know what I'm saying? Because there was something, and probably Blockbusters probably said to themselves, we've been doing this forever. We've been working like this forever. It has worked in our favor. We're going to keep moving like we're moving. Listen, don't become Can you type in the screen? I will not be Blockbusters, because you look up later and Blockbusters ended up closing. Don't nobody even know who Blockbuster who?
And the perfect example of it is Walmart, right? That Walmart noticed that people was not going to the store just to buy supplies. Walmart was primarily a supply store. You went there to buy clothes, you went there to buy cleaning supplies. People started going, to stores. They wanted food, so they added groceries. People started going to the mall to get their hair done, so they added a beautician shop. People started going to the doctor's office, and so they added eye doctors. They realized that we got a choice, that we can
stay the same,
or we can evolve.
And
still today, even when Walmart started changing, Target had to change.
Yes.
Because a lot of customers say, it's convenient to go to Walmart. So now you look up, Target got groceries. Target got all this
HEB. Kroger's. They said, we're not finna be a Blockbusters. We not doing that. Then they found out, wait a minute, people just don't really like coming to the store because they order on Amazon. So they decided we're going to switch too. And you can just come to the store, or you can order, or we can bring. What are we telling you? You got to be willing to evolve if you're going to professionalize your business to make profit. Yeah. You're going to have to evolve.
Well, you got to evolve. And watch this here. Just because your neighborhood, if you want to grow, just because your neighborhood like your food and your neighborhood like your product, how do I get it to the point to where that I can build, what's the word I want to use? I can build, what's the word for generational wealth? Mm-hmm. I can build generational wealth. Are you afraid of growth? Okay, I'm sorry. You may be afraid of growth. Growth is scary.
Growth is a little bit scary. You got type in the screen, risk taker. You got to be a risk taker. How many risk takers do I have on the line? How many of y'all, and we're done, y'all. We're done because Bishop got to go. How many risk takers do I have on the line? You got to be willing to be a risk. If you're a risk taker, I dare you to type, I'm a risk taker. Risk takers are willing to walk out on faith, trust God in the process. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's going to happen, but God, I'm going to believe you in this process. I'm going to trust you. It does not make sense to me. Nobody in my family is doing it. Nobody around me is doing it, but God, I trust you. And I'm going to be willing to step out. Come here, Peter. I'm going to step out the boat. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to step out on the water and I'm going to watch you as I move. I'm going to watch you as I'm going forward. I'm going to do the things that I ain't never seen done before. All the other disciples can stay in the boat, but I'm getting off the boat. Somebody shout, get off the boat. I'm going to get off the boat and I'm going to do something different. If you are that person, this is who this is for. I come to tell you, in order to professionalize your business, you got to understand that if I'm going to gain more profit, I got to be willing to become professional in what I do, what I look like, in my presentation, and the way I present myself in my business, and the way I provide ways for you to be able to purchase products from me. I got to be able to understand that I got to learn different databases, or I got to hire someone that knows how to do these databases.
I got to give it a shout out. I know they're shouting people out. If I don't shout you out, I'm sorry, but I got to give a shout out to Miss Ashton, because Miss Ashton Montrese is one of the ones. We met her, and she was a hustler. I'm getting this done. I know I got good food. The girl got good food.
Yes, she do.
And now she's done those things. She professionalized her business. She took it to the next level, and now she's doing catering jobs with politicians. And guess what? That politician loves her food. He's going to tell his other folks out there. And if she didn't set her business up right and make sure it looks presentable from the uniforms to the food, the presentation. Her presentation is fire.
Yeah.
Literally. Her presentation is on fire. It's on fire. And if she didn't do that, then when they recommended her, that person would look bad for recommending her. Don't embarrass the folks who love your product by not showing up the way that you should show up. Yeah. I don't want to recommend you and you're going to show up bad. I'm like, I like your food, but I'm recommending you to folks' family unions. Yeah. Don't be a family union caterer. Be a ballroom caterer.
That would mean. That would mean. Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
But it's the truth, though. Okay, it's the truth. So listen. Any last words, bitch? We're going to get off this thing because you got to
go. I will just say, if you start a business, if you're a woman hanging there, don't quit.
I have contracts for our catering now, and they
like that.
Let's go. Fire. Let's go.
That's going to be part of your logo, the fire. Because they're trying to see your presentation got fire on them. But listen, I want to say, everyone out there doing business, congratulations. And if you're a man out there, listen, I know it's scary. I won't lie to you. It's scary as all get out of here. I told my wife that you go out there and have fun. I'm going to go out here and earn money. Now we are here having fun, earning money. So she taught me that you could actually enjoy yourself. So I want to say thank you, y'all, who doing what you're doing. Shameless plug. Can't wait to see you this Friday. If you're a vendor, can't wait to see you this Friday. We're going to have a mixture with the vendors. If you're not a vendor yet, it's not too late to sign up to be a vendor. And the reason why I'm so excited because of vendors, because we're going to really have a really heart-to-heart time. You're going to get a chance to pick our brain. And we don't even have a time limit. We're just going to be out there pouring because we realize the most valuable asset to this workshop are the vendors, because you're going to leave and you're going to be doing business still. And the people who come in is trying to get the encouragement to do business, but you're doing business now. So we're going to invest in you. We're going to pour into you and give you everything we got. Then Saturday, my wife has a great lineup of people that's coming out, who's coming from Dallas and around the area to come in and share with you their experiences of doing business. It's all about encouraging you, infusing you, and taking you to another level to realize kingdom is not just, going to church. Kingdom is being the salt of the world outside the church. And I'm telling you, one of the greatest ways to do that is to become part of the economy that's out there. And the Bible says that we should be lenders and not borrowers.
Right.
But we got to borrow from the world because we're not bold enough to start our own business. So it's scary. It's tough. We don't always do great, but we're not quitting. God bless.
Period. Thank you, husband.
I gotta go.
Listen, so I thank y'all for rocking out. Meet us this Friday, this Saturday at New Destiny. I know there's a football game. You can come afterwards. One baby said it's fifth quarter. We got fifth quarter at New Destiny Church. Come out and rock with us. Thank y'all so much for rocking out. Butterfly Academy community. Listen, get ready next Tuesday. I'm going to go live with y'all again as we rock out. RSVP, can someone share the link for them to RSVP? RSVP, a couple of things I'm doing real quick. I want to let y'all know this. So you have an opportunity to win, right? For those of you that RSVP for the conference, your name will be put in a hat for you to be able to win. Why I want RSVP? Because I want numbers. I want to see that's why. So we want you to be able to win. So a couple of things that you're able to win. Butterfly Academy, those of you that have been rocking out with me, you guys have the opportunity already to be able to rock with us. And so a couple of things we're going to be doing. We're going to be giving away. I'm giving away some shoes, giving away some other stuff. You have opportunities to be able to work with our Lions Den community. You'll be able to get something free with that and some other stuff that you'll be able to get if you RSVP. Is anyone on that can share the link? I know it may be a delay. Is somebody, Sister Dendra, Sister Lee, Sister Lindsay, somebody can share the link in here so that they can RSVP to be a part. We would love for you to RSVP and be a part of the free opportunity. Another thing that we're doing, you ready? Heart it up if you're ready. Put the heart in the screen because this is big and I'm excited because we're doing a giveaway, a huge giveaway, big. I'm excited. We're doing a giveaway, pray for me. We're going to do a big giveaway. I don't see them putting the link. Where's the link, G? Okay, I'll find it later. But another big thing, are y'all still there? Y'all ready? Drum roll. Okay, I see the hearts. Thank you. So the other big one, there we go. Thank you, Sister D. Be able to put that in there. I think that one don't work, but we'll try it. I think it's something wrong with that one. But so what we're doing is we are doing a scholarship for the Lions Den small business community, and you are able to be a part of that, and you are able to win a scholarship. And what is the scholarship? You're able to be a part of the Lions Den small business community, and you can learn more at the conference, more about it, and where you're gonna have to ask questions and all this great stuff. And for those of you that are in the Den, one more time, all Den members, put the line in there. We have over, I think it's almost 17 businesses where we are a community that comes together to be able to encourage, empower, but most of all, to be able to learn how to gain profit together. And we're able to do that. It's unexplainable. It's hard for me to explain, but we will have a table at the event, but we will give you more information on how to get this scholarship. What does this scholarship entail? It entails you to have a free opportunity for a 1-year scholarship, which is a monetary, not monetary, you'll be able to do this for free, but you'll learn more on how to become a part of this scholarship. We are asking for you, and we're going to send that information out, and you'll be able to have it at the event. And we'll be able to let you know that these are the things that you're going to have for the scholarship, because it's going to take time. It's going to have to take a moment for you. I see y'all signing up for, come on here, RSVP, but you'll be able to have be a part of that scholarship, and it'll be at the table where you can be a part of the Lions Den small business community and invest into your business and invest into yourself with this scholarship that Harden Enterprise is giving away for the Lions Den small business community. So that's a huge thing. I'm super duper excited. Anyone in the Lions Den can tell you it is well worth it for you to go after this scholarship. Somebody, I almost said somebody make some noise like I'm at church, but I dare you to heart it up. Those in the Den will let you know, man, it is valuable information that you'll be able to gain, and it will change your life forever. And we would love for you to be a part of it. You can also go check out one great thing about having a business. You can check out the testimonials. I'll share the link in here so that you can see that this is a product that works, and you want to be a part of this particular product, this particular community, because it works. And we thought it didn't, but it works, and people are growing and their businesses are growing within this community. So you'll be a part of that scholarship. All right. Until next time, man, we'll see y'all this Friday, this Saturday at New Destiny Church. Doors open at 6:30 on Friday. And then on Saturday, doors open at 9:30. You'll be able to, 9 o'clock. You'll be able to come in and be a part. And we kick off at 10 a.m. on Saturday. And then Friday, we kick off at 7 p.m. We can't wait to see you there. Like and share all of that great stuff. Thank y'all for rocking out. Thank y'all for being a part of this. And thank y'all for sharing, Sister Dendra and Sister Lee, the link for you to RSVP and be a part. RSVP, man, so you can win something and be a part of it. And it allows us to let our vendors that are cooking, Ashton, and I think it's some Miles, that are cooking and fixing stuff so that they can have a number and amount. But most of all, you'll be able to win some products. We're also going to have a wide closet where you can shop and grab clothes and all that, kind of think like a garage sale, but you'll be able to grab stuff, real cheap things that you'll be able to get. So you'll be able to shop as well. We have a wide closet that's going to be there. Y'all, I'm going to put some stuff in there that I ain't even, whoa, and a lot of people have not worn before. So come and rock out with us, be a part of that. And we can't wait to see you this weekend. Until next time, if you don't remember anything else, remember that you are a product of God's grace and mercy. When you see yourself through God's eyes and not people. BAM community, get ready. Next week, we're going to close this challenge out as I continue to challenge you. Come with your questions. I'm going to do like a Q&A. So come with your questions that you may have next week. And I'm going to go live. I'm going to give y'all the time in the group because I normally don't give the time, but I'll give the time next week. Until then, stay blessed in all that you do. Bye-bye.